it's a lot of things. In my collection, it's never like only one thing. I think I would be bored very quickly. There are painters, there is like colors, there is Chinese porcelain, there is like 1940s atmosphere, there's 1970s, also the 90s, a more conceptual way of looking towards fashion. With a lot of menswear, like big oversized jackets, big white shirts, all these things.
For Dries, we're doing a very fresh, almost nude look with just a little hint of color on the eye, almost a non-color. It's like a washed out lime green that we just add under the eyebrow. Because Dries wanted like a young girl, but not with a little bit of a concept behind it, but nothing that jumps out. You know, not a Japanese style of makeup. Just a bit of foundation, curl the lashes, and this little hint of lime green under the eyebrow.
Darling, thank you. You're next, darling. 1 second. You okay?
It's always such a lovely poetic moment when we're in Paris. What a perfect way to kick off Paris Fashion Week with a spectacular show from Dries.
As always, it's such a beautiful show. This kind of felt like a palette cleanser because Milan was really kind of full on and very bold, and this was soft and quite beautiful in a setting against the river on a cloudy day in Paris. So, you know, I think what's important here is the ease of silhouette, the subtlety of the shapes are very easy to wear. The oversized jackets are interesting. It's a, you know, is it a jacket or is it a coat? The iridescent, I love. I just happen to love that. And also the ombre, the shaded pieces were beautiful.
Dries is marvelous always. So he has a beautiful color palette. He just has such a graceful eye and such an easy way with how he sees clothes. It's like, you know, there are some designers where you really want them to specify where this clothes is going, whether this is day, whether this is evening. With him, he just imagines, maybe it's just the way he runs his own life, but he just imagines everything to be effortless or no great sweat, whether you're going to work, whether you're going out. It's like, you know something, it's not about dressing for an occasion, it's about really loving what you have on and then just going out the door.
For the florals this time I really look to Chinese porcelain, which sometimes on first view are rather kitschy color combinations like celadon green and mint and turquoise and fuchsia. But then we started to bleach those prints, so that quite often the only thing what remains of the motif is like it's like just a few very pale colors.
Bit of Saint Laurent that's everywhere, a tuxedo jacket, the smoking as we would call it here in Paris, and so many other looks, and I love that idea of a tuxedo jacket for day. I think women understand a chic tuxedo for evening. The smoking certainly is always out there, but integrating the great look of a satin lapel of a tuxedo jacket into your daytime wardrobe with that all-important wide-legged pant. I know that women are going to be asking all season, what is the pant I need? It has to be wide-legged. It has to be a little bit higher in waist, a little bit with a 70s sensibility. And I also like how he brought the softness of all the chiffon caftans over the sheerness, making it really sensual, but without being overt, on top of many, many of the very woven pieces. Who else but Dries would give us a sheer dress over a white men's cotton shirt and make it look so beautiful? Exceptional, exceptional show.
The shoes were great, beautiful, kind of pale, but still bright suedes, and I thought it was a great show. He always gives us a great show, you know? You can never say anything negative about Dries.
He also did a lot of things with basically oversizing a shirt, oversizing a double-breasted jacket, you know, oversizing a skirt, oversizing a trench or a vest. And yet, by keeping everything else in sort of an opposite proportion, everything winds up looking fresh. But also, it's just the lightness of everything. I mean, the man does notice seasons. You know, some of the designers, you look and you go, I thought we're here for spring. He notices seasons, and you're aware of the fact that in spring you don't want to be aware of the clothes that are on you. Winter is a different time. You want weight. But spring, you just want everything to float all over you, and he does that beautifully.
It was really, I thought also that with all the embroideries which are done in iridescent materials, are really, they're catching the light in a very specific way. And in fact, I wanted that the whole collection catches the light in that way.